July 2024, Northern Virginia. A voltage disturbance lasts just a few milliseconds, faster than you can blink. But to the sensors inside 60 massive data centers, it looks like a death blow. That's the power equivalent of the entire city of Boston disappearing from the map in 1 second. The PJM grid operator scrambles to stop a frequency spike that could have melted transformers across 13 states. This was a warning shot. By 2030, we aren't just facing a tech boom. We are facing a survival war for the very blood of our civilization, electricity. On one side, the tech leviathans building the brains of AGI. On the other, 67 million people trying to keep the lights on. Welcome to the most expensive resource battle in human history. For 20 years, global power demand was flat. We got better at making LEDs and efficient fridges. Then, AI happened. The exponential power guzzle of AI is at the heart of this crisis, with a single AI query demanding 10 times more electricity than a standard search. Server racks, once consuming 10 kilowatts, now push 600 kilowatts, enough to power 500 homes, creating unprecedented demand. By 2030, global data center demand will double to nearly equivalent to the entire annual consumption of Japan. In the US, data centers could account for up to 15% of total electricity consumption by 2030, with major clusters like Northern Virginia already straining local grids. This isn't just about using more. It's about geographic concentration. These are energy black holes. This surge has led to a residential crisis, an algorithm tax, where PJM capacity prices have seen an astronomical 833% increase. You are subsidizing the AI boom, whether you use it or not. To connect a 300 megawatt center, a utility might spend $35 million on specialized lines. Under current rules, they only charge the tech company for 5%. The other 95% is socialized, put into the rates paid by every single household. Monthly residential bills in Maryland and Ohio are already rising by solely to cover these grid upgrades. Analysts call this a regulatory race to the bottom, where states offer tax breaks to attract centers but leave families to shoulder the long-term infrastructure debt. Invisible subsidies and infrastructure costs, like $35 million transmission lines, are socialized to households, adding an estimated $20 per month to electricity bills. This conflict is already playing out globally, with Ireland's data centers consuming 22% of national electricity, leading to a moratorium on new grid connections. New Irish data centers must now install on-site generation or battery systems and source 80% of their energy from renewables. Singapore, a key regional hub, faces similar challenges, with data centers projected to reach 12% of its electricity consumption by 2030. Its hot climate necessitates significant energy for cooling, with a 1 megawatt data center using 26 million liters of water annually. The existing electricity grid infrastructure struggles to keep pace, with an estimated 5-year lag in building new capacity. Data centers are often subject to non-conforming load bidding, meaning they are the first to be disconnected during high demand to protect residential supply. Modern data centers with 800-volt DC power systems are highly sensitive to voltage disturbances, as seen in the Virginia incident. In response, tech giants are exploring digital self-rescue solutions so as to survive politically. Data centers must become assets, not just black holes. Germany's NEFG law, Energy Efficiency Act, requires data centers to reuse a minimum of 10% of their waste heat, channeling it into district heating networks. By 2028, it's 20%. In Hamburg, a center provides 70% of the heating for a residential district. This ERF, energy reuse factor, turns the thirst into warmth. Another significant development is the growing interest in small modular reactors, or SMRs, for powering data centers. Microsoft, for instance, is actively pursuing SMRs as a carbon-free, baseload power solution, even posting a job for a principal program manager, nuclear technology. They've signed a 20-year agreement to restart a dormant unit at the 3 Mile Island nuclear plant to secure 835 megawatts of carbon-free electricity. Google and Amazon are also investing in nuclear energy, including SMRs and even fusion technology, to meet their growing energy demands. The escalating energy demands necessitate a fundamental rewriting of the energy social contract. Technology companies must take greater responsibility for their energy footprint, investing in grid upgrades and actively recycling waste heat. Without such proactive measures, the survival war for power will intensify, with significant implications for both technological advancement and societal well-being. 2030 is the year the social contract for energy will be rewritten. Power is no longer a background resource. It is a strategic asset. If tech giants want to build the godlike intelligence of AI, they must first master the earthly physics of the power grid. They must fund the upgrades, recycle the heat, and bring their own power. Because in the survival war for electricity, a civilization that cannot heat its homes will eventually pull the plug on the machines that try to replace them. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming ones. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.